my god, why is Charlotte over here? It's episode number 50. We don't deserve to be starting out like this, but I guess she's trying to rack up those frequent flyer miles, am I right? Right. I mean, if they still exist at this point in the world and that sort of thing. But either way around, welcome back to My Career Universe Mode here in WWE 2K20. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're diving back into the road to WrestleMania and all that good stuff. Don't be so shocked. Don't act like you don't know what's going on in the universe. You know why I'm out here. Everyone knows why I'm out here tonight. I'm tired of other superstars getting the attention and the opportunities that I deserve. I'm the NXT Women's Champion. I'm the Royal Rumble winner. And that is why I am out here tonight. So, here's where we are. A superstar of my talent and my ability finds yourself actually having to deal with someone who isn't fit to wash my ring gear. This is not right and it's a travesty, but if you think I'm not going to address it, think again. Somehow I'm the last to know that I'm the victim of an elaborate prank being played on me by WWE management by making me come here tonight. But I figured let's milk this thing out a little bit more. That's the only explanation I can think of. If WWE wants to try and make a joke out of my career, let them try. I'll start by beating everyone up or having people beat her up for me. Come on out here, Christina Bennett. Alright, well, of course, we forgot to change the music on the alternate, but that's okay. We're gonna make this work. Either way around, Charlotte Flair, of course, won the Women's Royal Rumble. Christina Bennett was in second place, and that sort of thing. So this can only really mean one thing, possibly. Are we going to get an answer from Charlotte Flair as to if she is going to formally challenge Christina Bennett? We saw in the last episode that Charlotte said that Christina Bennett needed to make it to Takeover and get through Takeover, and well, we're not at Takeover yet, but that's coming up in this episode. So will Christina Bennett hang on to the NXT UK Women's Championship? Well, we're going to find out, my friends. We are going to find out indeed. I know it's normally not my style to interrupt anyone, but I couldn't just let this continue. I mean, I've heard mimes say more interesting things than you. Be that as it may, there's a reason why I'm out here right now, because I've got something to say to you. If you're so obsessed with me, why don't you just issue the challenge to Mania for me? Look, I know you're hot stuff because you're some internet darling and that you were a general manager that I kind of helped cause you to lose your job, and you get these people to cheer for you. Thing is, though, these people aren't ever in the ring with you. They can't get the job for you, and that's why you've never beaten me and you never will. Look, the NXT UK Universe here tonight paid good money to see a real superstar and a real champion, not somebody who barely defends their title and just waltzes onto Raw and just prances with the title. You've got talent, you're Charlotte Flair after all, but you're not quite on my level and you will never be on my level. Say what you will about me, but it won't stop me from being the greatest in-ring performer the women's division has ever seen. I'm the reason arenas sell out around the world. I'm the reason why this show is #1. Me, not you. I'm the reason why NXT is the best, not you. And anyone who disagrees with me is just plain wrong. And if you get through Takeover, I will gladly show you again at WrestleMania. You don't have the verbal or physical talent to match up to me now, but it's too late. You've gone too far and I want justice. You and me one-on-one inside that ring. I want a chance to shut you up for good. I'm not the same person you last fought against. Well, here's the thing. Normally I like to consider the pros and cons of such a challenge, but this one is a no-brainer. I don't like you, I've never liked you, and now I have a chance to humiliate you in front of all your fans. The easy answer is yes, I accept your challenge, but only if you defeat a true champion on your way to WrestleMania. A true champion? Who is she referring to? We need some answers here. I don't blame Christina, but if she walks away from the— oh, snap! Oh, snap, friends. Oh, snap. Oh, and Charlotte Flair with the strikes. Bennett now. Oh! Dodging the attack. Oh, my God. Holy crap, people. Holy crap. So Charlotte Flair apparently has selected yet another opponent for Christina Bennett. Allegedly. But who is this true champion that Charlotte's speaking about? I don't know. I truthfully don't know. Huge knee from Bennett onto Flair. But yeah, we're at episode number 50, friends. We're going to get to Takeover and do all kinds of good stuff here. And Bennett picking up some momentum right here tonight. Huge running boot slash kick right to Flair. Christina Bennett out on the offense right here. Oh, and Charlotte Flair. Oh, no. Oh, and Flair just dumping Christina Bennett onto the outside. But I mean, who's this true champion that she keeps talking about? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is Christina Bennett going to have to take on at Takeover in a few weeks here on our universe? But if you're keeping track at home, we're in week 4 of February in terms of the timeline. So there is that. Oh, and Charlotte Flair with the backbreaker. But I mean, we could be getting Flair and Bennett 3 potentially in this whole situation. Oh, snap. Bennett's back on her feet once again. Oh, and Flair. What's Charlotte up to here? Oh! Alright, and Charlotte Flair stands tall, but who in the world will Christina Bennett have to go through this time? I've got no idea. Hopefully we get some answers soon, but let's keep on moving, friends. Let's keep on moving. Alright, here we go, friends. What is happening backstage? Oh my god, wait, this is all starting to tie up now. Remember during Mixed Match Challenge with Bayley and Shinsuke Nakamura? Yeah, that was the team that Christina and Kyle O'Reilly ended up losing to in the first round of that Mixed Match Challenge tournament for the number 30 spots. And Bayley is also a former champion in her own right as well. Well, not like a former NXT UK champion, but of course, she's a decorated competitor. And not to mention, Takeover it just so happens to be in Brooklyn. And we all know Bayley knows Takeover in Brooklyn all too well. Kind of similarly with Christina Bennett as well, since she did win the Mae Young Classic there, I believe. Or close enough to it, and so that's how things are happening. Oh my god. Things are not looking good for the champ, but Bayley has made her presence felt here on NXT UK. If Christina Bennett's got to go through Bayley, then I don't know what all of us are going to be thinking about at this point, because oh my goodness. What a matchup that's going to be, friends. What a matchup. And if you think about it, Christina Bennett would have to kind of almost run the gauntlet with the 4 horsewomen during her career so far. She's already beaten Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch, and she still hasn't beaten Charlotte yet. However, she's still got to go through Bayley, so maybe that's why. Maybe this newfound attitude from Bayley has earned some stripes with Charlotte. So, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this whole situation, but I'm excited just to see what's going to happen. Bennett now, huge leg drop onto Bayley. Oh, and Bayley ducks out of the way right there. Huge elbow onto Bennett. What's Bayley up to here? Oh, God, the champ is down. Alright, it looks like our girl has, I guess, made it over to Smackdown this week. There comes a time in every superstar's career when she needs to make a stand. Maybe she's standing up for herself, maybe it's for someone else. I happen to know a thing or two about both. And maybe she's making a stand because somebody else compels her to. I don't ever believe in complaining when something doesn't go your way. I believe when that happens, you do whatever you have to do to turn around. And that's why I'm out here tonight. Things haven't been going my way, and I think we've kind of established that at this point. Got attacked by Bayley last week over in NXT UK, so it's time for me to turn this around. Bayley, you know that I'm not someone who avoids getting to the point. I'm looking to have a match, and I'm looking to have it right here tonight, here on Smackdown. No more waiting, no more playing around, let's just do it and blow the roof off this place. I mean, hey, this on paper sounds like a freaking fantastic match to me. Think we've established it at this point, right? Right. And again, I need all community creations. R&D down in the description down below. But, I don't know, because, I mean, these two may be set for Takeover, but, I mean, we could get that bumped up tonight. I don't know. This is a chaotic start, to say the least. But there she is. Bayley has arrived here tonight on Smackdown. And you know what? You gotta give the champ credit for actually making the trip over to Smackdown this week after being attacked, and just in general, she's sticking up for herself and that sort of thing. And of course, who knows where this is all gonna end up, honestly. But let's hear Bayley out here. Let's hear her out. Let us hear her out indeed. When you step in the ring with me at TakeOver, you better understand who you're getting in the ring with. I don't have time for lame superstars who just want to build their careers off my legacy. I don't have time for parasitic superstars. You look like you're ready to face me tonight, but apparently I guess we're going to be fighting at TakeOver. But I wonder why you and Charlotte were in cahoots on this whole situation here. You're a great WWE superstar, and I can't wait to square off in the ring with you. But what's going on? The bottom line is that I'm out here because you and I have something special in this ring, and we haven't even squared off yet. And that's because I'm the true role model that Charlotte needs to bring her vision to life here in the women's division, not just on SmackDown, but on NXT. The only way I see this going is with that bell ringing and the two of us finding out who the better woman is at TakeOver. If that was what you wanted to accomplish, then congratulations, you're gonna get it. But role models are subjective, and sometimes role models, well, they're not who they seem to be. You're not a superstar, you're barely even a woman. Any self-respecting woman in that locker room, no matter their faults, know why they're here. Competition is a game, and the only thing I see in you is cowardice. Want to prove me wrong? Let's fight at TakeOver. And if I win that NXT UK Championship, I'm facing Charlotte at Mania. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. There's nothing I love more than seeing two superstars compete and entertain. It's a thrill unlike any other to see what two different superstars will create together. We can create art in this very ring at TakeOver, given our history with TakeOver Brooklyn. If there's one thing being in this business, Toby, is that the people making the most noise are the last ones you need to worry about. You're making a lot of noise, so I'm not going to sweat you one bit, and I'm going to take you to school at TakeOver. I mean, we're going to get Bayley and Bennett at TakeOver, and Bennett with the huge slap to Bayley in retaliation, I'm assuming. And that sort of thing. Oh, and Bayley with the huge strike. Another huge strike to Bennett. Oh, and a huge... So basically, Charlotte's just trying to get her way out of a match with Christina Bennett, it seems like. At least that's what she feels like. But they keep bringing up Charlotte's vision for the women's division. Is this as a whole? Is this as just NXT? Maybe they just want to keep it within the Four Horsewomen for all I know. I've got no idea what's going on, to be honest. But rest assured, we're going to get answers sooner rather than later, I think. Oh, and Bayley. Oh, and a huge backbreaker onto Christina Bennett. Of course, these two know TakeOver Brooklyn all too well. Bayley, of course, being the women's division innovator with TakeOver Brooklyn. And then, of course, Christina Bennett. She, well, won the Mae Young Classic at TakeOver Brooklyn when she returned from her injury and ended up on NXT right at the very beginning of MyCareer Universe mode. What's she up to here? Oh, God. And Bayley dodges the attack right there. Surprised that she was able to get that moonsault on with the jacket and everything. Oh, and a huge neckbreaker onto Bayley this time around. But Bayley gets a massive clothesline onto Christina Bennett. Bayley picks up steam on the road to TakeOver. Alright, friends, here we go. Here we go. Our girl Christina Bennett, she has a 2-night matchup before TakeOver Brooklyn against up-and-coming star here on NXT UK, Nicole Kelly. Oh my god, I almost botched that. We're totally fine. Everything's fine. Everything is a-okay. So, yeah, Bayley and Bennett will be going at it at TakeOver Bayley and TakeOver Brooklyn. I mean, I don't think any of us would complain about that, to be honest. But here we are. Here we are, friends. We're at NXT UK television. We will be getting TakeOver in this episode. And so if it is a longer episode, that is a-okay. We're going to make this work somehow, some way. So, on that note, let's keep things rolling here on NXT UK television as the champion, the NXT UK Women's Champ, It's a tune-up match before her big fight at Takeover Brooklyn against Bayley. If Bennett makes it past Bayley, she gets Flair at WrestleMania. Or so we hope. Or think. Look, the track record doesn't rule in Bennett's favor necessarily with WrestleMania and Charlotte Flair. So there's that. Alright, we got a bulldog from Kelly onto Bennett. Oh, and Bennett now. Huge strike onto Kelly right there. Oh, God, sorry about that. Huge takedown from Kelly to Bennett right there. I mean, you gotta imagine, like, somebody that's new to the brand, if they beat the champ, like, imagine that window of opportunity right then and there. Oh, Bennett now. She's got the armbar in, but the rope break has been a factor right then and there. Huge neck breaker from Bennett to Kelly. Bennett very much in control of this matchup, looking to have a quick and easy match. Huge drop kick right there. Oh, misses the drop kick. Oh, a huge counter right there from Bennett to Kelly. Oh, and a huge maneuver right there from the champ onto Nicole. Kelly right there. Of course, Christina Bennett, she has been making a lot of strides since going to NXT UK. The last time we saw Charlotte and Christina Bennett in the same ring and against each other was the Loser Leaves NXT match way back when, before Christina Bennett made her way over to NXT UK, as Christina Bennett did indeed lose that match. But they've already fought each other twice at WrestleMania, albeit one turned into a triple threat match. But I don't know where all this is going, but I'm excited. Huge kick, but misses. Kelly with the snapmare takedown, following that up with a huge kick onto Bennett right here. When Bennett... Oh, and a huge DDT onto Nicole Kelly. Huge elbow onto Kelly right there. Oh! Huge strikes right there from the champ. Another drop kick onto Kelly right here. You've got to imagine that if you're Christina Bennett, you're trying to wrap this thing up as soon as possible. Oh, but a huge counter right there from the champ. Another flipping bulldog from... I mean, really, that's been like maybe one or two moves. Make that a third move. Although we're not any better, let's be real about that. Oh, and Bennett fights through. Oh, huge maneuver right there. Oh, and Kelly gets out of the corner. Oh, and follows up with a drop kick. Oh, the crucifix takedown right there. My apologies if you heard that. People are running wild. People are running wild outside, and I'm staying in the house. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Y'all can take that mess outside. Oh, no. Oh, no. If there was a jump cut, potentially, we had to wait until the motorcycle people kind of chilled outside a little bit. I can still hear them off in the distance, but it's not nearly as bad. Oh, what's going on here? She's got like an armbar of sorts, but Bennett makes it to the ropes right then and there. Followed up with a huge drop kick, but Bennett escapes and leaves the ring. Oh, and she sends her over the top rope just like that. Bennett now goes to the top right there. Oh. And I think Nicole Kelly just got the knees up on that frog splash. Referee's counting. Oh, right into the barricade. Oh, and Bennett now, she's bringing back in Nicole Kelly inside the squared circle here tonight. Oh my god, what a maneuver right there. What a huge move. The champion might be in trouble here. This is quite interesting. Oh, and going in for the cover right here. Oh, and a 2 count. Bennett cannot be thrilled whatsoever about this whole situation on her hands right here. How will she respond as we head into Takeover? I've got no idea, friends. I mean, if she's having a hard time right now, like, what's it going to be like when she gets Bayley? Oh, huge counter. Huge counter. Oh, and she hits the kick. She just hit the kick right there. This might be it, friends. Oh, and a 2 count, and Nicole Kelly kicks out. You've got to imagine that the experience factor still plays a role in this, because somehow, someway, Christina Bennett, with only about 2 years of in-ring experience at a full-time capacity now, or about to be at this point. Oh, she might have it here. She might have it. Yes. The Polaroid DDT connects and prevails. Christina Bennett makes her way to Takeover Brooklyn against Bayley. Not Takeover Bayley. That would be cool, though. But you've got to imagine that the champ is feeling pretty good right now. Definitely a strong showing from the champion right here. But also an equally strong showing from Nicole Kelly right here as she walks away, looking a bit deflated here, and that's not good at all. But friends, we've got Takeover Brooklyn to get to, so get your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, because we're about to embark on a bumpy ride here. Alright friends, and here we go. We finally made it to Takeover Brooklyn. That is correct. We've got Bayley versus Bennett, round 1. But if Christina Bennett does indeed defeat Bayley, well, she gets Charlotte Flair in what would be round 3 of their epic long feud. Because this thing goes back a couple years in the series, because if you think about it, we had 1 year of Universe Mode for Season 2 of Universe Mode, which was the origin story of her being the general manager. Then she had a year off because of her torn ACL, then she came back. So she's been at it for almost 4 Universe Mode years long. Oh my god, holy poo. But we've made it 50 freaking episodes, my dudes. Like, we had 90 episodes of Universe Mode Season 2. Of course, she wasn't in all 90. Which, that would be ridiculous, to be honest. And now another 50 episodes of canon in this utterly insane series. But there she is, our girl Christina Bennett. Both Bayley and Christina Bennett outside of the whole Charlotte Flair situation, where Bayley believes that, or Charlotte believes that Bayley is the right role model for the women's division moving forward, and so does Bayley apparently. But if Christina Bennett somehow defeats Bayley here at Takeover Brooklyn, then we get Bennett versus Flair round 3. Because again, round 1 was that crazy no DQ, no holds barred match at the end of Universe Mode Season 2. Then they were going to have round 2 at Mania, but that turned into a triple threat match because of a Money in the Bank cash-in from Sasha Banks that ultimately failed. And then we have round 3, which was the loser leaves NXT Women's Championship match. So that's how we got to this point. So technically on paper it would be round 3. Or round 4, however you like to slice it. But I see it as round 3. But she's got to get through Bayley. She's got to defend that NXT UK Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair is the NXT champion, but she also won the Royal Rumble, and Christina Bennett was the runner-up. But Bayley is no slouch. Both of these competitors know Brooklyn, New York. They know Takeover Brooklyn all too well. Of course, Bayley being kind of the innovator behind Takeover Brooklyn with the women's division. And of course, Christina Bennett, she in fact has won Well, she did win the Mae Young Classic in this very same arena. So can Magic and Lightning strike twice? I don't know. But hopefully so for our girl, because she needs... It's been bubbling. This whole situation's been bubbling for quite some time. But friends, we are getting Bayley versus Bennett. That actually sounds like a really good tagline, you know, for marketing and stuff. And here we go, the bell has rung. Oh, and Bennett trying to go for that first strike. Oh, and a huge kick right there from Bayley. Bayley takes down the champion right away here in this match. Bayley now going up the top rope really quickly. Oh, and a huge splash right into the champ. Bayley right out of the gates right here. Oh, but the champion now. The strikes, taking down Bayley. A huge double stomp right there from the champ to Bayley right here. Now she's going to the middle rope, which is I find quite interesting. Another splash of her own? Alright, we're here for this energy. But of course, New York and everything has a little bit of a extra something for Christina Bennett in her past as well. Hopefully we can kind of expand on the backstory, like what led her to WWE. That might be an interesting thing to go down a little bit, because she wasn't originally a wrestler, but she was still on the like, you know, the indies and stuff like that. Like, she was still doing stuff. Oh, huge kick from Bayley right there. So let me know what you all want me to do. Do you want to continue the canon and explore more of this backstory, or should we just leave this persona as is? Because I know 2K22 is coming out soon, and by the time this is out, it's probably August. So hopefully we get some news right around there. Oh, Bayley with the counter. Oh, and a huge clothesline from Bayley onto Bennett. Bennett rolls out of the way right there. Bayley with the huge kick. Oh, and a huge suplex from Bayley to Bennett right there. Oh, and Bayley's the Bayley to belly. Could this be it? Bayley's trying to put away the champ right away and does not succeed. Bennett kicking out at a 1 count, but Bennett is looking... she's in rough shape right here. Oh, and the guillotine! Well, 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 Bayley. Well, well, well. And of course, we got Bayley and Bennett a little bit during mixed match. Bayley, are you countering everything? Because I'm starting to wonder if that's the case here. Oh, snap. Bayley, she was trying to end it early. Bayley's trying to end it early. Why didn't she go in for the cover right there? That was her finisher. Oh! The instincts. The instincts of Christina Bennett have kicked into full gear. And Bennett now trying to get back into the somehow, someway. Huge elbow drop onto Bayley. A huge slingshot elbow drop onto Bayley right there. Springboard elbow, I should say, but Bayley only a 1 count. Oh, and the kick is not phasing Bayley at all. Huge clothesline from Bayley to Bennett right here. I feel like that sounds more like her finisher than her own finisher does, or her own signature, I think. Oh, and Bayley, she's in control now. Oh, huge hurricanrana right there from Bayley. Bayley's having an impressive start to this matchup here. Bennett must win if she wants a fighting shot at Charlotte Flair right here. What's Bayley up to here? I don't like this. Oh, right into the middle turnbuckle. Right into the middle turnbuckle. Could this be it? Oh, and Bennett kicks out at 2. That had to be instinct right there. Bennett has taken a massive beating in this match. She has taken a beating in this matchup. Oh, and she dodges the elbow. She dodges the elbow right then and there. Now Bennett's trying to wear down the arm a little bit of Bayley, realizing that this might not be a feasible plan. Huge neck breaker onto Bayley right there from Bennett. Bayley now onto the ropes. Oh, and Bayley counters the strike. Bayley with a huge move right there. Bennett counters. Another counter from Bayley into a huge clothesline. Will the NXT UK Women's Division have a new role model of sorts on their brand? I don't know, friends, but I mean, based on what we're seeing right here, it may be looking like that, but Christina Bennett, she has proven her worth. I would say by this point, she's no slouch. Oh, what a maneuver right there. Oh, and Bayley gets right back up onto her feet. Oh, and Bayley's going for something here. Huge suplex from Bayley to Bennett. What's Bayley up to here? Over the top rope she goes. Oh no, what's Bayley doing? What's Bayley doing here? Oh, God. Right against the ropes, just like that. But Bayley knows all too well that she must have Christina Bennett pinned or submitted because Champion's Advantage exists here because it's a singles match, it's a one-on-one match. No thrills, no frills. Oh, that would be a good thumbnail right there. Oh, right into a clothesline. This is the crap we think about out loud, friends. This is the... If we don't use, like, Bayley to Bennett or something, like, of that variety or nature as our title, then I don't know what we're doing. Bayley, can you, like, quit it for a second here? Why isn't my B button working? Nothing is working. Oh my god, the chop. Okay, I felt that from here. Bayley's lining it up once again. Could this be it, friends? Wow, y'all didn't even give me a chance to counter that. Bayley, you should have went for the cover. You should have went for the cover, Bayley. You dum-dum. Oh my god, she's countering everything. She's Super Cena. We love John Cena around here. Bayley, you know better than anybody else here that Christina Bennett knows how to get out of this move. Again, tag team partners, you learn these things. And Bayley with another freaking counter once again. I'm convinced like Bayley's got unlimited counters or something. I triple checked this, but she's down to one, I think. I don't know. Oh, but Bennett with the counter of her own. Oh, Bennett might have it here. The crafty Christina Bennett. There we go. The Polaroid DDT connects on Bayley. Could this be it? And Bayley kicks out. Somehow, some way, Bayley kicks out of the Polaroid DDT. Oh, and she went right for the leg right there. Very interesting strategy. I don't know if I would have went for that, but hey, you do you, girl. You do you. Oh, and Bennett now, she's going towards the ropes, I think. Oh, but Bayley with the counter. Bennett with the counter this time around. Bennett needs to put Bayley away as soon as possible. Oh god, what's happening here? What is happening here? What is Christina Bennett up to here? Oh, what a huge DDT. Or not a DDT, what a huge drop kick. Huge drop kick onto the other side of the ring. A baseball slide drop kick right over towards Bayley. What a maneuver right there. Some awkward camera angles, but you know what? It works, friends. It's getting the job done, and that's what Christina Bennett does. That's what she needs to do to get back into this matchup and put away Bayley once and for all. Huge stomp to the arm right there from Bennett to Bayley right here. Oh god, knee right to Bayley right there. And Bennett now going in for the cover. Oh! Oh, but the rope break! Bayley with the experience advantage over Christina Bennett coming into factor here. Oh, and she is snapping. She just went right for Bayley right there. Again, these two go back a little bit to good old mixed match challenge, of course. They were not involved in a decision, however, they still played a good role in that matchup. Oh, and a huge maneuver right there. Bennett now going in for the cover. Could this be it? Oh, and a 2 count. Bayley kicks out. Bennett now very much in control of this matchup, and that's exactly what our girl needs to do. Oh, and Bayley catches her. Bayley catches her. Oh, Bennett catches her now. Bennett catches her again. Once again, another huge takedown. Just going right at it with the series of strikes onto Bayley. Bennett is exhausted at this point. Bayley's exhausted. Both of these women are exhausted. She's holding her head. That cannot be a good sign, my friends. That cannot be a good sign at all. Oh, and Bayley with the counter. Oh, and Bayley slamming her head against the canvas just like that. Probably realizing that was her one weakness right there at this point. Yep, she's going right after the head. She's going for the jugular. Oh, and Bennett fighting back now. But Bayley, hey, there was a bit of a slight freeze right there. Yeah, that just happened. I'm concerned. Oh, and Bayley, huge snapmare takedown following up with a kick. Bayley's exhausted. Bennett's exhausted. Will Bennett be able to make it to Mania? Oh, God. And Bayley taking a second right there to get herself together a little bit over there. Bennett with the huge strike onto Bayley. Bayley rolls out of the way right then and there. Bennett still going at it, trying to be scrappy and crafty and just trying to make this match work. Oh, but Bayley, she just gets right back up onto her feet just like that into the cover. Oh, Bennett kicks out at 2. Bayley can't believe it. We all can't believe it. But Christina Bennett she's proving here tonight why she belongs in this women's division, why she deserves not to only be in it, but also lead it as well. Oh, no. Oh, we saw that earlier. That just did not look good at all, friends. That did not look good at all. Bayley now going in for another cover right here. The referee's taking his good old time. Oh, and Bennett kicked out. Bennett kicked out. Bayley can't believe it. None of us can believe it here. We're seeing another classic here in Brooklyn right here before our very own eyes. Oh, and Bayley, she might have it here. And Bayley connects once again. Will Bayley actually go for the cover this time around? Apparently not. Oh, and a huge diving elbow from the top rope. Bayley's going for another one, I think, right here. Maybe a splash, because she's done both. Another elbow from the top rope. Bayley's not only wanting to win the title, but take out Christina Bennett, but Bennett trying to push through the pain, all the agony, everything that she's been through up until this point. And into the cover now with the DDT. Oh, and a kick out at 2 from Bayley. What a match we are witnessing here, friends. Oh, and Bennett now, she might have it. Oh, and the flatliner connects. Could this be it, friends? Oh, and the flatliner is what does Bayley in this episode. What a title defense. What a showing from both competitors. But it was ultimately Christina Bennett picking up the huge win tonight, showing the world what she can do. This match was just so intense, so back and forth. So many incredible moments here tonight between both Bayley and Christina Bennett. But you can tell that Christina Bennett has been through the ringer, to say the least. Because there it is. There's the Women's Championship. Nia Jax, really? Why are you back here? I thought we took care of you several episodes ago. Really? Why is she out here now? Why? This is like the... Y'all are just going to be like, what the crap's going on around here? Oh, and Bennett was trying to go outside the ring right there, but apparently not. Oh my god. Why is this happening? Well, to be fair, this does go back to Universe Mode, and earlier in this series, Nia Jax and Christina Bennett just do not get along at all. Oh god, a huge strike. We did see Nia Jax indeed lose in Mixed Match Challenge alongside good old Drew McIntyre in the finals not too long ago here on this channel as well, so maybe this feud is being reignited that nobody wants. I don't know. Oh my god. Why? Here we are. Good old Nia Jax is back, and I want to know what the crap she's doing around here, but here we are. Nia Jax flattening out Christina Bennett after Christina Bennett took care of business and took care of Bayley. Everybody's popping on back, and I'm just like, homie, you need to get some backup or something, because everybody's like going, something's going on here between Charlotte setting up the match with Bayley and trying to get her through the ringer and everything. Then we've got freaking Nia Jax returning. Maybe she's just salty that she lost the freaking Mixed Match Challenge. I don't know, but I guess this is a thing again. But we will hear more about this coming up hopefully soon. Either way around, let me know what y'all thought about this episode and where the direction is going. What do you think good old Charlotte Flair is up to with her ultimate plot and her vision of the women's division looking like Bayley herself, Nia Jax somehow playing a role in this? Who knows where all this is going? And it goes back to the tournament too. Why was it that Christina Bennett and Kyle O'Reilly had the freaking stipulations, but everyone else didn't? Something ain't right, fam, but hopefully we get some answers soon. So on that note, again, thank you all so much for the love and support for this series. This thing has really become like my brainchild and just my series child, and I'm just really proud of how this series has come along. And I feel like we've kind of grown with this character at the same time. So on that note, again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.